Okay, folks, this is a sacrificial poem. What we're going to do is this person is not competing, but they are going to do a poem. The judges are going to judge this poem. It's just a practice round for the audience and the judges. And I got a special treat for you. It's our feature. So our sacrificial tonight is going to be the one and only Aaron Livingston. Put your hands together.
I'm going to lead you all in a cheer. I think we need to wake up a little bit, okay? Everybody with me, yes? Okay. This is especially for the women in the house, okay? But I need everyone to be with me. We need to fill this room with some sound, okay? Ready? Give me an M. Give me a Y. Give me a C. Give me a U. Give me an N. Give me a T. What's that spell? With a little more enthusiasm, what does that spell? People, I have heard far too many tired metaphors about my vagina. You have got to be more humble. You are basking in the glow of your creators every day. Right now, even. And you don't even have the decency to lower your gaze, or soften your voice, or model yourself in her image for a change. You know, my cunt is a lady of the world. She's able to ask for directions in 5 different languages. Able to give directions in 6, but no one ever inquires. They just congratulate themselves upon finding Atlantis. So I go on ahead and let them think they found Atlantis damn near every time. It's just easier that way. And when they promise fireworks, well, this never amounts to more than the signaling of the daily closing of my amusement park. Ooh, ah, baby, it's the same show every night. But when you say you want to worship at my temple, now we're getting somewhere. Though a deity so powerful as the goddess has no use for just any kind of worship, you need to prove your devotion. You need to build me a motherfucking temple before you can worship me in it, you follow? And this will not be just any temple. This will be a temple of Mayan proportions, built with 3,000-pound bricks that grind grooves into your sunburnt spine as you're fighting off swarm after swarm of malaria-infested mosquitoes. And when you are finally finished, I want sacrifices. I want major, irresponsible, warmongering, government-scale sacrifices. My cunt is a place of blood and guts, alpha and omega of life. I expect you to respect and honor it as such. Because for as powerful as my cunt may be, it is indeed cradled in a velvet glove. And for every place where my velveteen has been loved off in your favorite spots, or crushed in a mouth so clumsy it finds no word better than pussy, to describe the sacred knowledge and treasures embedded in these bodies that brought you into this world, I promise there are infinitely more left undiscovered that you will never know.
Keep that going for Aaron Livingston.
Okay. Judges, this is what happens. I come up here, you keep your scores down. I give you about 6 seconds, meaning like the time it takes me to get from my seat to this microphone. You gotta work fast. And then I say 3, 2, 1, put them up. And we put them all up together. Hold them high so I can see them. Alrighty. I read from low to high. Yeah. It's not just a secret thing just for me.
I remember what it was.
Okay, keep them showing, keep them showing, keep them showing. Okay, from low to high, I have a 6.5.
Oh, my goodness.
8.4. 4.1 for Tegan. Big round of applause for her. And so endeth the first round. In the second round, it will be the same order as the first, reversed. Reversed. But first, what we do, it's Stefan, I don't have to. What we do first, of course, is what you really came here for, because you could give a damn about this poetry shit, right? It's the feature, which is going to do poetry. Oh, no, I'm kidding. It's a wonderful, wonderful, oh my God, I'm excited. Everybody's excited, because it's Big Papa E and Aaron Livingston, for God's sakes. Oh my God. All right, so here, I'll do the bio shit just so I can shut up. Big Papa E a 3-time HBO Deaf poet. Weren't you the 1999 Slam champ as well?
Maybe.
Doesn't mention that here. He's good. Yes. I'll try to abbreviate. He has had appearances on BET, NPR, CBS's 60 Minutes, and he has, this has made him one of the most recognized names in the National Poetry Slam community. That's the world, in other words. Big Papa E dedicates all of his live performances to every kid in America who's ever slammed poetry or competed in a speech tournament using poetry or simply writing their own words down in a tattered notebook for only themselves to see. That's fucking noble. Aside from Big Papa E, is going to be Aaron Livingston, again abbreviated. Aaron's performances examines the big issues propelling audiences through forceful, character-driven storytelling set in gut-wrenching and hilariously impossible everyday situations. She is a 2-time Austin Ego Slam team finalist in as many years on the scene. That's fucking impressive, especially in Austin. Her fresh voice and unapologetic presence make for a dynamic, unpredictable performance, and as she continues to grow as a writer, performer, and believer in leaving things better than she found them. Please put your hands together for an amazing duo on this Artist Quarter stage here for your pleasure from Austin, Texas, Big Papa E and Aaron Livingston.
Hey everybody. Any short people in the house? Yeah. So check it out. We're from Austin, Texas, and we left about a month and a half ago, and we still have 2.5 months left on the road. Yeah, so check this out. We were cubicle workers in our cubicle about to scratch our freaking faces off. And so we decided, you know what, rather than that, why don't we just sell everything? So we sold everything. I donated my car to the National Public Radio station in my town. She sold hers to some lady she met on Craigslist. We have nothing except what we have on our backpacks and our rolly bags, and we're touring the country, the sole purpose of which is 1, to celebrate poetry, and did I say sell? No. To celebrate poetry, to listen to poetry, and to give poetry, and number 2, to find a place to live. And so far, St. Paul's pretty darn cool. So we are accepting bribes to change our location, but right now if you wanted to sell or send us, I keep saying sell, if you wanted to send us a postcard, you'd have to send it to this room, because this is where we live right now. Any moment that we happen to be somewhere, that's where we live.
Do you accept oral sex?
Not
Yes, he does.
from you,
You want to stay at my door?
but from Wonder Dave, perhaps. Really? We'll talk about that a little later. I love the poet's life. Want to hear a haiku about being a poet? Snorting cocaine off the nipples of porn stars. Ah, the poet's life. Thank you. So here's a poem. I never wanted a weightlifter's body. Bulging biceps, more granite boulders than meat carved by steel and syringes. Useless, save for poses as intimidation. No, I always wanted a swimmer's body. Pure poetry in motion, liquid made flesh, hairless and streamlined, muscles taut as drumheads pounding rhythms on the surface of the water in a syncopated symphony of grace and power and purpose. But alas, alack, obviously I have been graced with neither. No water has honed these thighs, no iron has etched these calves, for I have a poet's body. Hunchbacked and pot-bellied, skin not bronzed in oil, but pale and sallow, and from basking in the radiation of a computer screen in a darkened room. Body fueled not by steroids and energy bars, but by coffee, lots of coffee. Give me some freaking coffee. Who's got the coffee? And make it dark and black as the devil's asshole. You see, this body doesn't pump iron. It pumps irony into poem. You knew it was coming, and you wouldn't have been disappointed. It pumps irony into poem after poem, slinging sweat on reams of bright white inkjet paper and sumo wrestling demons by candlelight. I've traded rock-hard abs for a rock-solid vocab. Toned trapeziuses for threadbare thesauruses, a mountainous gluteus maximus for a moth-eaten Moleskine notebook, and 20 reps at the Bowflex for the 20-volume set of the Oxford English Language Dictionary. Oh yes, 151 pounds of pure definition. Give me a smoky poetry, he finally got it. Give me a smoky poetry slam in a dingy dive bar over cleaning and jerking at a Gold's Gym any day. My fellow slam poets may not be muscle-bound freaks, but they are multisyllabic maniacs, lifting the masses with the strengths of their convictions and pulling down crooked regimes with pen strokes. My muscles propel my fingertips across keyboards at 86 truths per minute, and my eyes that flick in the direction of every sigh, and my heart, the strongest muscle in the human body that weeps and moans and gnashes its teeth and fights so hard and loves so hard, it nearly bursts from my chest every time it rains. Thanks. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the pure pleasure of having an amazing tour partner who you saw at the beginning of the show. Start clapping your hands, start stomping your feet. Give it up for Aaron Livingston.
Hey. This is, thank you. This is one of the hottest slams I think I've seen. The poetry is awesome. So give yourselves a hand for that. This is a really great show. I don't know if you're, we've been seeing, anyway, I won't go on about that. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story about the first time I kind of like picked up and went. I packed up all my shit from Indiana, and whatever didn't fit in my car didn't come with me, and I drove through the night to Austin, Texas. I was like so excited to get there, right? I was just like, I got friends there, the city is cool, we're gonna have a great time. But I didn't have any money, so I needed a job. So I just took the first job that came my way, and this is a story about that. Which makes the first line of the poem kind of awkward, so just stick with me. The pimps provide. See, I told you. You just gotta. Exactly. The pimps provide a free fix, then bring their tricks to the kettle breakfast buffet to talk business. In the single occupancy bathroom, evidence of the woman's weaknesses mix among our collective menstrual trash. There's tissue wads that a cocaine-laced nosebleed, or a neon orange syringe cap wrapped in a single square stained by single red dots. And I see her almost every day around 12:30, knowing it's been over a year since she could use the night and her mattress for sleeping. Her strawberry blonde, tit-length curls and sour freckled face are fast approaching their expiration date. She even works the Motel 6 parking lot while she waits for her number 5 extra cheese, no pickles to go. And despite her addictions and working conditions, she still manages to tip me $1 and some change, which is more than that man in the business suit left. And I can't help but wonder if she's breaking the 20 he flipped on the dresser while on his way out her door and into mine. On one occasion, my boss asked me to tell this wrinkle-faced, white-haired whisper of a woman wearing even less clothing to settle up on her coffee in the corner booth and leave. I ask him, what for? He states the obvious. So I offer up in her defense, or is it in mine, that we all need to make a living. To me, she is just an old woman sitting, sipping bottomless coffee for $1.29. She isn't hurting a thing, watching the mid-morning sunshine light shows glint off semi-cabs and pickup trucks as they barrel along the highway at an anonymous hum. So I tell my boss, I refuse to be the one to shatter her cracked window pane gaze and take away such precious moments of freedom. So when my morning shift is done, I rush home and strip. White polo, apron, black belt, pants, underwear on down to skin, soaked in the stink of maple syrup, sour milk, and Clorox. Some days, I'm straight to the shower to drown it all off. Other days, I'm splayed out naked on the bedspread, counting dollars like some prostitute, rich off her renown and loyal set of regular customers. Then I stuff it all in an envelope marked rent, and stuff it back under the mattress, wondering if the hooker has an envelope marked for groceries, or one for poetry, or one for student loans like me. I wonder if her circumstance is temporary or experimental, or if the first time she traded her body for cash, she was working as a waitress in the South Austin Kettle. Thanks. Keep your applause rolling. We're gonna hear another one from Big Papa E. Come a long way to see. We're so happy to be in St. Paul, Nick.
As Aaron Livingston, this is our first time ever in this state, or even being like anywhere outside of Ohio or Texas. So give it up for Aaron Livingston. So check it out. The way we are making our way across America and the way we're eating is by selling copies of our books. So if you hear anything you like and you'd like to take it home with you, I have a book and she has a book, and they're very reasonably priced, and we'll just be down here. Everything goes directly to feeding us and getting us to our next place. Our next place is going to be Omaha, Nebraska, after a 10-hour Greyhound ride. Greyhound was a Nazi experiment that we apparently purchased to use on poor people. So, hey, so check it out. We, as you can probably see, we're taping and we're recording all of our shows, and we're putting them on our website. And if you'd like to be a part of that, we have a little newsletter. If you'd like to sign up for it, here it is right here. We won't spam you or anything. We'll just tell you when we put something new on the website. So I'm gonna put it over there.
You have a pen for it?
I have a pen in my pocket. Playing, I used it to write your mama's number down. What? Right next to 911. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? I insult you. Buy my book. I'll insult you. Dear God. Who wants to have my baby? Are you single? Are you even remotely serious? Because I'm potent. I could make everybody in this room pregnant right now. BAM! Babies would just fall out your ass right now. BAM! I just impregnate every motherfucker in this room. I ain't playing. Where's Wonder Dave? BAM! I ain't playing.
Wonder Dave had his tube side.
Wonder Dave.
Yeah, but you can try to make me pregnant again, honey. It's fine.
I'll do it through your mouth. Why do I say these things? Stop me! Stop me! You don't have to just sit there and listen to it. Dear God, stop me.
38.2!
No. Okay, so here's a poem. Hey, if somebody comes up here and gives me a kiss, I'll give them my train ticket.
What's your train ticket?
Jen, why are you not up there already?
My God. Wonder Dave, this was for you!
We'll share.
Where's the
Bitch, why
kids?
is it-
I don't drink. Yeah, for the love of God, read a fucking poem. Okay. Here's a poem. It's called Rats in the Ivy. It's for anybody who's ever been bitter about love. Anybody bitter about love? Ezra's bitter about love. This is for Ezra. Pain is a gift, she says, pointing to her heart. As long as you feel pain, you know you are still alive. She smiles as she says this, as if offering a bonbon. And I say, smoke is a symptom of an inefficient fire, and I pinch what's left of our love between my thumb and forefingers, and I suck to numb the pain. And it's a good thing. Because I was tired of all that pansy-ass love bullshit. I was experiencing other so-called healthy relationships. You know, that lame happiness nonsense, that silly stability tripe, that boring, great fucking sex, unsweetened by the pang of regret. How fucking blind was I? I had no idea of the pure pleasure of a truly self-destructive, codependent relationship. But oh, now how I revel in its beauty. Don't worry about me, I tell my therapist. I'm fine. I'll thrive. I thrive on contradiction. I like it when shit don't make sense. I can quit anytime I want to. Fuck trust. Fuck mutual respect. Fuck solid ground to stand on. That shit makes you weak. Loving you is a workout. I've got muscles on my corpuscles because my heart is pumping iron every time you scream, oh, baby. I'm addicted to what your dick did. No, when we make love. No, when we have sex. No, when we fuck. No, don't go away. No, just hold me. No, just get the fuck away from me. No, give me back my fucking key. No, how come you never call me? No, can't you just leave me alone? I miss you. Fuck you. I love you. Here's a haiku. I am Charlie Brown, and you are Lucy, and your love is that football. I just keep coming back for more. You're the heroine of this love story, and I am hooked. I got motherfucking Donkey Kong on my back, baby. Only it's not Donkey Kong, it's you in a rented monkey suit. And we're slinging syringes stuffed with satisfaction, sucking crack pipes crammed with contentment, popping pills of understanding, snorting lines of devotion, huffing sacks of commitment, anything to keep us from seeing that this shit stopped working a long, long time ago. And I don't even know what love is anymore. All I know is this ache, this hunger, this desire for the fire that once burned in my stomach when you used to smile at me. Remember that? Before we were junkies hooked on the open-handed smack of this broken relationship. I don't know how to get over this sweetest hangover. Not even a methadone clinic full of well-adjusted romantic replacements could help me kick this habit. Hell no, I'm addicted to the real deal street level shit you're working, sister. 100% pure uncut grief wrapped in the thin paper called love. These aren't tears in my eyes. It's just the smoke. So roll me up another hit and light my fire. Woo! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, one more for my touring partner. Her name, Erin freaking Livingston. Give it up for Erin Livingston. Hold down.
What?
Anybody got any Band-Aids for those cuts? Oh! Sorry. I have Tourette's.
4 months of this, guys. I get 4 months of that. Yeah! Want to trade? I don't know. What do you do for a living?
She's SpongeBob's best friend.
Really?
Tomorrow I'm going to be Diego Adora's cousin, though.
Oh.
Really?
Jen and I work at the Mall of America. We're characters.
Really?
Just to clarify what we do.
Okay. We'll talk later. Well, there's a lot of negotiations happening tonight. Well, I'm sure we can cut some sort of deal.
I noticed it's about Lord. Can we see that tattoo?
Shh, okay.
The zoo just called. A couple of escaped pythons are on the loose.
We've been lugging around. Okay, so it's kind of like we did put a lot of some of our. It's okay. Whatever we didn't sell, we put in storage, right? But we brought a lot with us because we have to like live for. I don't know. Sorry. We have to like live out of our bags for like 4 months, right? So that's like 4 months worth of shit we gotta lug around. And so our rolly bags, they're no joke. They're like 75 pounds. So we're just like lugging them around everywhere. And sometimes we get to a town and you get there early, you know, you want to check out Monterey Bay, California, because it's freaking cool and you've never been there before and you want to see like the pelicans and shit. So you go to the venue and you're like, hey, I'm all the way in from Austin, Texas. I've never been here before. I want to check out this city. Can I like leave my bag? Maybe, you know, I'm featuring here tonight. Can I leave my bag in your back room? Please, you'd be really sweet and stuff. And she's like, no! So you're like, okay, just like lugging around with you, you're like going to the bay. And you're like looking at the seals, you got this like giant thing, and everybody thinks you're just like some crazy homeless person. Because I guess technically we are, so I don't know. So there you have it. And
Yeah, crazy homeless people.
yeah, and then this poem is about being a crazy employed person in a cubicle. So I'm going to share that with you right now. This is a portrait of me like 3 days before I quit my job. And then, yeah, here we go. She wakes up every day around 8, hits the snooze until 10:15. She tells herself she's working on it. She eats breakfast if she's lucky, showers if everyone else is lucky, grabs a frozen meal for lunch if there are any left, arrives to work exactly 3 minutes late, 7 if there's traffic, cursing at least 2 drivers on the way no matter what. She takes her first call. She could be happier. She tells herself she's working on it. Second call, she will not walk out. She will pay off her debt. Third call, she will pay off her debt. She will pay off her debt and buy better groceries, eat conservative breakfasts of fresh fruit and rolled oats. She will buy a dog. No, she will rescue a dog from the concrete cubes of the shelter and pretend she is rescuing herself. She will name it Bridget Jones. They will be best friends forever, spending Saturday mornings at the dog park before meeting friends for coffee at pretentious vegan restaurants. Most evenings, however, she plans exotic adventures to mountaintop getaways, camping in high sunlight, low pressure air with Bridget Jones and a nameless strapping 30-year-old boyfriend of unrealistic muscle proportions bulging through those tan utility pocket hiking shorts and those recycled fiber socks and the earth tones that accentuate the curve of his hairy but not too hairy calves. He'll wear a green scarf to block the sunburn and keep cool. She will wear a low ponytail with a few loose yet aptly placed wisps and carry a dusty curdled-edged map. They will both carry backpacks crammed with several months' worth of supplies. They will sleep little, spending nights instead howling and fucking to the full moon. They will wake with the woodland creatures to bathe in the adjacent waterfall and drink fresh spring water from hollow gourds, which reminds her how thirsty she is and returns her attention to Judge Joe Brown and the diet soda she just spilled on her screen-printed sleep shirt and a pair of underwear going on day 4. She begins counting crumbs collecting on her too many pillows couch as she sucks down another sheath of Pringles, sour cream powder halfway up her forearm. Sometimes her arm gets stuck and she really hates that. Her metabolism will not always be this merciful. She tells herself she's working on it. At this rate, she will never meet the man of her dreams, mostly because she doesn't know she doesn't really like men, mostly because she never looks men in the eye, mostly because she catches compliments like a drain holds water. She tells herself she's working on it. Then locks the bathroom door behind her, brushes her teeth at least 5 times as she inspects every pore on her T-zone before catching her breath. She tells herself she's working on it and sets the alarm for 8. Got one more for you. Where are you going?
Over here.
Okay. Big Papa E, everybody, put your hands together.
Okay, I'll do one more poem and then we're gonna go into the break and stuff. And so check it out. Come give us a hug or something. Tell us you're glad to see us. Put your name on our list so we can see you, all kinds of free shit. Everything's free. You don't have to pay for anything on our site. So just go check it out. And if you really like something, come buy us a book and we'll give you more than a hug. We'll give you a very big hug. Oh, shut up. My love is for Wonder Dave and Wonder Dave only. Already spoken to 4 bitches. So this is an open letter to basically every girlfriend I've ever had. It's also called Your Mom. So what? Don't make me do haiku about your mama, because I will do some haiku about your mama.
Your mother's is after him.
Why can't you be more like my cats? My cats are happy when I come home. They greet me warmly, are very obviously happy to see me, even wiggle their little tails at me with anticipation for my touch. They're never like, where have you been all night long? They're never like, what's this? Is this cat hair on your hoodie? You've been hanging out with other cats, haven't you? They're never like, how come nothing but cats leave comments on your MySpace? You're using your MySpace to flirt with other cats. cats, aren't you? They're never like, who made this long distance call to the Vatican? They're never like, when are you gonna pay me back that $1,200 you owe me? No, they're just really, really happy to see me all the time. The only thing my cats want more than for me to touch them is for me to pick them up and hold them and whisper cute things into their ears. They love that shit. Why can't you be more like my cats? My cats are never cold and distant for weeks at a time. My cats never roll over and turn their backs to me immediately upon getting into bed because it's that time of the year. My cats never say, don't pet me, I have a headache. My cats never say, I hate it when your legs touch me when we sleep because you make me all sweaty. My cats never say, don't kiss me, your breath stinks. My cats never say, I hate giving you blowjobs because it takes you 30 minutes to come and then my jaw hurts. My cats don't care where I've been. All they care is that I'm back. And that makes them happy because they miss me when I'm gone. Even when it's just to go to the bathroom, they love me so dearly and they have no problems with that. They need me. And this does not fill them with insecurities. They know I will always be there for them. And I know they will always be there for me. They love me for who I am and they don't sweat me all the time about looking for a job, and they're not always on my back about never having any money. And if they had been the ones that have bailed me out of jail that one time, they would have been glad to do it and they would have fucking dropped it by now. My cats love me. Why can't you be more like my cats? Loving you, Wonder Dave, is like a great big potty box full of cat shit right there in the middle of the living room. Only there are no cats around to pet. Aww. Thank you. Let's go on a break. Bye.
One more really huge raucous applause for Aaron Livingston and Big Papa.
We're so happy they came up all the way from Austin, Texas to visit us and entertain us and everything. Let them know how happy you are that they did that and how much you appreciate and respect them by buying their merch. They've got books. Aaron also has a CD. Talk to them, tell them what you thought, buy their stuff. Let's all support the touring artists. And we'll be right back here in this very room in 7 minutes. Y'all go to the bathroom, get your more drinks at the bar, go have a cigarette, whatever you need to do. Just be back here in 7 minutes.
I heard a dog voice beside of me, and I was running